It's no secret that Prince William and Princess Kate are both incredibly competitive, and it's a trait they have passed on to their 3 children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis. The royal couple enjoy a bit of healthy competition, whether on public engagements or at home. According to a royal expert, the Wales children have inherited their parents' love of games, but things can get a little fraught. Christopher Anderson, author of The King, said, "The Prince and Princess of Wales have always been competitive about pretty much everything: foot races, swimming races, board games, card games, you name it." Now this trait has been passed on to George, Charlotte and Louis, all of whom have been taught to give it their all. Unfortunately, this often leads to heated arguments about cheating and breaking the rules, which in turn leads to the occasional game board being tossed and pieces sent flying. He further noted, "Competition runs in the royal blood. No one enjoyed a spirited contest more than the late Queen Elizabeth II, whether she was cheering on her horse at Ascot or watching a tug-of-war at the Highland Games." Prince Philip was a world champion 4-in-hand carriage driver and Princess Anne competed in equestrian events at the Olympics. And King Charles was such a passionate polo player he suffered countless injuries in the process. But the royals look like pikers compared to the Middletons, who taught Kate that winning was pretty much everything, Anderson continued. William and Kate's card games are so heated and all-consuming that William makes excuses to avoid being sucked in. But away from his win at all costs Middleton-in-laws, William has never shied away from going up against Kate in a contest, he told Fox News. It comes after James Middleton confirmed that his royal brother-in-law would make excuses to get out of the highly competitive family games nights during a rare podcast appearance. "The Middletons are quite competitive and they love a game, don't they? And then you made poor William play, and he found it too competitive and actually used to make excuses," the dog host Emily Dean noted. James replied, "It was after family dinner, we would be sat there and the cards would come out, and he would, perhaps see if Ella needed a walk or make an excuse to get down from the table." Prince William has previously spoken about competition in the family home, and the importance he places on teaching George, Charlotte, and Louis how to lose well. The Waleses were having a podcast chat with Mike Tyndall when William discussed the benefits of team sports and what they can teach his children. "Learning to lose, which I think we've got to concentrate more on nowadays," he said. "I think people don't know how to lose well. Talking about our children particularly, I want to make sure they understand that." The future king continued, "I think it's really important from a young age to understand how to lose, and why we lose, and to grow from it and what you learn from that process," he said. "But also to win well, and not boast. There's so many life lessons that help us all through life, in friendship building, in relationship building, workplace, that you gain from those early years of playing team sport."